I thought I was going to be watching a trial right now, but then I just went and took a look. It's like, okay, why isn't this getting broadcast? Oh, it ended up getting bumped until the new year. Well, gosh darn it. And you know what? It is even a harder gosh darn it. Courtney Clenney's father is going to end up spending Christmas all by his lonesome, my mistake, because yeah, she's not getting bail once again, even though the case got bumped to, I think, February or something like that. Okay, February or March. So she's going to be in her red jumpsuit with her pink handcuffs for about that long. You know, hopefully her cellmates not all that lippy because we can see her spurg out multiple times over, okay? OnlyFans model Courtney Clenney sobs in court as she is denied bail ahead of murder trial after stabbing boyfriend to death in Miami apartment. Oh, I hate her. I hate her so much, dude. An OnlyFans model charged with the brutal stabbing death of her boyfriend broke down in court Thursday as she was being held accountable for her decisions. The decision delivered by Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Laura Shenron Cruz. Ooh, we got a Hispanic judge. How old is she? Because that'll be very, very interesting, because they're just going to see some white girl who has a history of just... I heard this from secondary sources. Clenney's history is going after unassuming black guys who are crypto simps. Like, she has a history. Like, she's been jumping from black guy to black guy before. Okay, just, you know, milking them for as much money as possible, and probably milking them in other ways as well. Don't need to get too terribly graphic. But she's on OnlyFans. You can already fucking piece all this shit together anyways. That was her MO prior to, you know what, being like Scorpion and shit, going, get over here, and throwing knives across the room at the velocity that not even fucking Nolan Ryan could hit in his prime. Like, okay, lady, you're going away for a long time. Theoretically, and you know, seeing a female judge right there also lends me a bit of hope. So yeah, your tears are gonna fall on deaf ears here, sweetheart. Sucks to suck. Currently facing second-degree murder charges, the alleged femme fatale. Listen, dude, if you're gonna try to simp for somebody behind bars, just fucking stop it, okay? Who wore pink handcuffs during today's proceedings. I'm just wondering here, okay, because there it is. Oh my god, she's crying and stuff. It's so sad. I don't know if those are pink handcuffs or if it's reflection from the red jumpsuit, or if gender is still binary in the prison system. So I guess not the entire government has become just a woke disaster, but pink for the girls, regular for the boys. Female population is much smaller, and to have those little handcuffs, I would imagine that they're probably color coded for just ease, because I don't really think that she picked her accessories. I'm just saying, she probably has an elastic band to keep her hair up. Came after Clenney's attorney had requested she be released from jail ahead of her trial despite the serious charges leveled against her. And it's like, she had to be arrested when she was in Hawaii. She wired over $1 million to her father, who also has a lot of connections. She is a fucking flight risk, bro. If she gets let out now on bail, you know, she ain't coming back. Well, it'd be pretty easy to find her, though. She's an OnlyFans girl, okay? There's flights out to Dubai all the time. Just look for the, you know, girl with the crazy look in her eyes getting shitted on a fucking yacht somewhere. Now maintaining her innocence. Oh, her story is just ever evolving. It's great. Clenney was arrested 4 months after the murder at a Hawaiian rehabilitation center. See, she was just trying to get better, and that's the entire purpose of jail, right? Fuck off. After suffering a supposed nervous breakdown. Yes, like she's supposedly undergone multiple times over during just these pre-trial hearings. It's fucking great, dude. Oh, there she is, feeling really bad about herself. Oh, you're crying. It's so sad. And oh, yes, and holy fuck, dude, like, what kind of food are they feeding her in jail? Because holy shit, like the compare and contrast right there. That's her, and filters are fucking great, dude, because that is not the same bitch right there. Holy fuck, dude. Wow, that's tough. Clenney's request to be released ahead of trial had hinged on the defense's argument that her use of a kitchen knife and a brutal slaying wasn't self-defense. Yeah, but there's like plenty of evidence that there's a history of violence between you two. So can you reconcile that? That said, Cruz's order, submitted early Thursday, asserted that it was clear that Clenney, who amassed millions posting she was fucking on film, kids, content under the alias Courtney Tailor, yes, millions of followers on Instagram. Just another reason, okay, where you should never, ever, ever take seriously a bitch who has a whole bunch of clout on social media. Too many fucking problems. Too many problems. We could go into that at a later date, and I already have previously in other videos. It just comes with way too many fucking problems and inflated self-worth. Just because you've got tits and ass and you like to put them all over the internet, and simps are gonna simp regardless. You're gonna have what? All of these options that are out there. You could be in tip-top shape. You could be a 1% man. A bitch who's 26 years old, who has millions of followers, and who gets millions of dollars spread in her butt cheeks for $5.99 a month on the internet. She's going to think that she's going to have all of these options in the world. Little does she know that, okay, cool, instead of the best guy that she can get in a stable relationship, she's going to be able to just fuck around with artists, rappers, athletes, actors. Okay, they'll hit her up for attention. To fuck, to never wife. Never, ever, ever fall in this trap. Fuck these hoes with a whole bunch of clout. Not like fuck them, but like, no, fuck them. Just never wife them. Oh well. But everybody, you do you, right? There's no dispute that the defendant killed the victim in this case. The filing read, adding that the only factual issue in dispute is whether the defendant was acting in self-defense. Very true! The jurist went on to refer the extensive amount of evidence currently leveled against Clenney, which offered the court insight into the increasingly toxic relationship between the pair. Yeah, and she loved it, and she instigated... I don't want to say... Yeah, I do. She instigated all of it, okay? We've seen all of the videos that were out there, okay? I don't know who else... Oh, I guess, yeah. That's the Obumseli family right there, just coming in and making sure that this bitch gets all of the fucking justice against her. And holy fuck, do they not have soap in that place? Or is she just, you know, trying to wipe down with the fucking kitchen mat? Like, Christ almighty, she's breaking out. And yo, she's got those ear tattoo things? My God. Like, this bitch is just made of red flags. But yes, we actually have... new video being released, pre-trial, which is kind of weird in and of itself. But yes, OnlyFans model Courtney Clenney breaks down after learning boyfriend Christian Obumseli died. Yeah, I don't want to play any, you know, like audio or this shit right here. But yeah, she's being told right now that, oh my God, he died. Oh, I feel so bad. Why are you grabbing the area that you stabbed him in? That's kind of fucking weird. Oh, he died? Oh no, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do right now? This bitch right here, she has no remorse. It's all about, oh fuck, I killed him. How am I gonna get out of this situation? What if I just suck everybody off in this room? Can I get out that way? OnlyFans model who knifed her boyfriend during an argument. One of the many ones. And yo man, filters are a motherfucker, because there she is right there, and there she is. Is that the same girl? Can anybody see the difference? Fucking wild. Filters should be illegal, because that's catfishing. That's the exact same thing. Okay, you hit up a girl who looks like that on the internet. Okay, you schedule a date, and then this fucking monster shows up. Holy. Courtney Clenney, 26, was visibly shocked. Not really. Christian Obumseli's death on April 3rd. Yeah, she's like, oh fuck, it just went from assault charges to all of a sudden I could be charged on murder. How am I going to get out of this situation? I want to know the time frame, because I still haven't seen any evidence as to, okay, cool. You had all of this stuff beforehand. Okay, she was covered in blood. Okay, her unbelievable story that he slipped, or I threw a knife at him and then it got lodged in his fucking clavicle. Doesn't really make a whole hell of a lot of sense at the time. So, you know, what about her testimony right there? Just let the prosecutors or just let the detectives go, okay, he was probably just being big angry black guy against little blonde girl. We should let little blonde girl go. Like, I want to know what the thought process of that was, and then how many times they were getting hit up just saying, can anybody check like security footage of this bitch throwing hands at him at every given opportunity? Like, she was fucking nuts, bro. Like, anybody want to go back and check any of this shit? Maybe she had some sort of incentive, or there was some sort of history of violence there. Like, come on, can we fucking do some work here? The fact that they were dragged in order to finally charge her with second-degree murder. Footage starts with the Instagram model who made some $3 million on the adult site. I think it got shut down. We seen it once, just the page itself, her OnlyFans page, right? Wonder how much money she's made on it now if it's still open. Because it's just like Mandy Rose, okay? The Fed chick who got fired for fucking on film, okay? And she made, she's going to be making $1 million before Christmas. I think that was yesterday's video or something like that. Yeah, we did that yesterday. She's already made $500,000 off of that. I wonder how much money she's made on this right now. It's like, oh my God, you got a murderer with a double D titty? Ooh! Simps are gonna simp for literally anything with a fucking pulse, okay? Clenney testified that she threw a knife at Obumseli during an argument which severed the artery and led him to bleed to death. Nobody believes that. Nobody fucking believes that, bro. Prosecutors gave a different version of the event that claims she stabbed Obumseli. Yeah, basically, the entry wound of the knife, okay, was coming downwards. Unless she was throwing a knife from a balcony that doesn't exist, from multiple stories up, out of a cannon, shit doesn't work that way. But okay. Bloody crime scene photos show both Clenney and the apartment they shared covered in blood. I don't want to show those because, yes, I just got one strike off of my channel. I don't want to add another one, and sometimes YouTube is kind of retarded when it comes to this stuff. It's like, oh, you showed blood. Okay, it could be a fucking butcher shop. It could be a surgeon's office. Okay, it's blood, so that means you're inciting violence. They're legitimately stupid over there, so I'll just go ahead and not show that one. It's in the link if you want to see some of the crime scene footage, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. You could take my word on it, and there's a lot of blood. There's a lot of blood. During her interview, Clenney can be heard pleading, please, God, please, please, God, Christian, be okay. You stabbed him in the neck. Like, come on, you knew he was gonna fucking die, okay? After being told Obumseli was being monitored by attendants who needed to perform tests and x-rays, Clenney perked up. Oh my God. So he's not even, is he going to have a surgery? And she puts on a tracksuit or some shit like that. Like, what's with the costume change, stupid? I thought you were taking it in like a tank top and some bloody ass fucking, you know, sweatpants or some shit. About 3 hours later, detectives told Clenney the cryptocurrency trader had passed away. So, we have to inform you that Christian did not make it. The plainclothes cops responded in the video. The doctor said, did what they could, and Christian is dead. Clenney interrupts while clutching her chest. That's the part of the video. Is like, oh my God, he's dead. I can't believe it. I am so concerned. I'll start crying here very shortly. Oh my God. Oh, like Troll 2. Oh my God. This is not real, right? She says after a long second pause. Okay, there's no fucking way to use the smaller knife. Or, now I'm going to have to face repercussions for my actions. How can I get out of this before I have to? After another long pause, the emotional model. You haven't been invoked, you're not a model. Drake! She gets naked on the internet, like every other girl that's out there. Like, just fucking stop, a Shano model. Christian died. Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here? Clenney asked the two detectives in the room. It's like, you're a fucking murderer, okay? Or was that just, you know, one of those situations where it's like, okay, cool, can I get a hug so I can press my tits up against you so hopefully you'll feel bad for me and then I can just go home and laugh about it and source some new simps? Like, just stop it. The officer that had broken the news then stood up to embrace her, but the distraught suspect changed her mind. I need to hug my mom. Please, let me get out of here. I don't want you, you creepy old man, okay? Because let's just go back and run this back here real quick, okay? Because, yeah, you take a look at the three guys that are in there. Yeah, none of them you would actually say are her type. They probably don't have robust cryptocurrency portfolios, I would imagine. Can I be left alone in like a room by myself? Why? What would happen? You'd end up saying some shit like, actually, I didn't throw a knife at him. No, this is the perfect time for you to be in the room by yourself. Clenney then clutched her midsection and leaned over the garbage can on the floor in front. Oh my God, just fucking every trick in the book, dude. And again, there's the, you know, compare and contrast, before and after. Just it's lying, dude. No, that's not true. I don't care about the rest of this stuff. Like, it's really hard to care about somebody who purposefully murdered somebody. Secret recordings, the altercation between the pair made by the victim before the deadly attack painted a picture of their volatile relationship. Kind of one way, right? Because we've talked about audio recordings that are out there of her trying to pick a fight with guys in traffic and then beating up on Christian for not white knighting hard enough for her. Or, of course, like, yeah, you guys seen one of the screenshots from the elevator cam footage where she's throwing hands and he's like, stop it, trying to grab her hands or push her away from him so you don't get a reverse Ray Rice situation. Oh yeah, or her yelling an N-bomb so loud makes David Duke blush. Oh right, yeah, and that was all, you know, under the auspices of her telling him to go step and fetch her phone charger. Shut up and let me slap you, dumbass, Clenney demanded as Obumseli apologized for failing to tell her he said hello to a mutual female friend. Holy fuck. I'm surprised he wasn't forced to wear a burqa. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Clenney's defense pointed out that she asked for a restraining order against her boyfriend days before the fatal fight. Yeah, it's almost like, okay, cool. This guy put down money on an apartment. Everything was going great, and then she decided to act up. And then, yeah, oh, I need a restraining order against him, even though there's no evidence, no eyewitnesses that are out there that would say that he was the abuser. And, you know, given the fact that she was all over the internet posting pictures of herself, there would have been some signs, some physical signs of abuse somewhere. I would say, unless, of course, you know, he was, you know, doing the 1-inch punch and, like, I don't know, the crooks of her arm, or just beating up that pussy, am I right? But no, man, that was just, you know, a classic rug pull type scenario, okay? He'll simp for me so hard, he'll put a apartment in our name. I'll kick him out by saying that he's the abusive one. Like, just stop it. Just stop it. All of that shit was premeditated. I don't give her the benefit of the doubt in any of these situations so far. I haven't seen any compelling evidence that she is somehow innocent or acted in self-defense. And knowing that there's going to be a female judge in this case, I think justice for the Obumseli family is looking a lot more likely than it would have earlier this year. But we're going to have to wait until next year in order to get some results on that stuff. So with all of that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.